In this haircut, we are going to execute a graduated layered haircut. So the very first thing that I'm doing right here, which you can see, is I'm establishing the outline, which is basically the length for the sides. And then once I've completed the length for the sides on both the right side and the left side, then we will dive into the layering. And then after that, we will dive into the graduation. So here's me now cutting the length on the left side. And after I'm done with that, we'll dive into some layering. Alright, so as you can see, it is now time to do some layering. I've got my very first section that I've taken right above the ear. I'm combing it straight out to the right side. And then I'm cutting in that very first section. That very first section is going to be my guide for the rest of the layers for the rest of the haircut. So I'm going to execute the layers first on the right side, then the back right side, and then I'll do the same thing on the left side, and then the back left side. So as you can see, I'm now executing the layers on the back of the right side. Basically, anything in front of the ear is considered the front of the right side. Anything behind the ear is then considered the back of the right side. Of course, unless you're on the left side of the head, then anything in front of the ear on the left side is going to be obviously the front, and anything behind the left ear is going to be the back. So right now, I'm executing the layers on the back of the right side. As you can see, I'm taking these sections behind the right ear. I'm working my way to the center back. Once I get to the very, very center of the back, that's where I will stop. And then I will then execute the layers on the left side. So as you can see, the right side now is all done. As far as the layering, we haven't got the graduation in yet, but now I'm going to execute the layering on the left side. And then once the layering is completed, then we'll tackle the graduation. It is now time to cut in the outline in the back. So the very first thing I'm doing here is establishing first the length. Once I've got the desired length, then I will execute the desired shape. So as far as executing the desired length, you can see I've got the hair sectioned off in two A-line sections. You've got the clip right there holding the hair so that those sections don't come down as I'm establishing my guide. Now you can see I'm taking my next section, combing that hair down, and I'm using the previous section as my guide to cut in the length. Now, once I get the length all established, I will then establish the actual shape in the outline that I'm going for. It is now time to execute the graduation in this haircut. As you can see, I've got a center section in the back, and I've got my fingers angled in a 45-degree angle where the length is longer towards the occipital bone and shorter as I get closer to the neck. And by creating a 45-degree angle, I'm going to create the graduated shape that I am looking for. Now that the graduation is all completed on the right side, it is time to do the graduation on the left side. Not a whole lot to explain. Pretty much doing the exact same thing, holding my fingers in a 45-degree angle to create that graduated shape where it's fuller and thicker and longer towards the occipital bone and shorter as I get down by the neck. So the hair is now dry. It is time to cut the bangs to keep the hair out of her eyes. And I'm going to go through and layer the top, do a little bit of cross-checking. As you can see right here, I'm going through layering the top to make the top light. So there's going to be a lot more fullness up there so it's not heavy and flat. And then I'm going to do a little cross-checking throughout the layers, throughout the graduation, and we will be all done. All right, we've come to the end of this haircut. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can see the fluffy layers with the graduation pushing the layers up to create more fullness, more volume. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please don't forget to put them down in the comment section below. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And as always, I want to thank you guys so very much again for watching.